Hey yo, what's up everybody? I hope you're all out there having an absolutely marvelous day. Welcome into the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here just doing Michael things. And as you can see before us, we have a decent sized stack of top loaded cards, which means in this video, we will be doing a continuation of going through my PC of Marvel trading cards. But before we dive into this video, I just want to take a moment to thank y'all for taking time out of your day and tuning into the channel. If you enjoy what y'all see, and I really hope that you do, please consider smashing that like button, leaving a comment, subscribing, and sharing the content and channel. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell so y'all won't miss out on new uploaded content. Only takes you a second to do, but means absolutely everything to me. Now, without further ado, let's get after it. And as I stated, this will be a continuation of going through my PC of Marvel trading cards. In this video, which will start off another sub-series of my PC trading cards, these are all just a different variations and inserts of like battle cards, artist signature cards, what else, subsets that I'm trying to collect within certain sets, of course. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm just going to get right into it. So this one here, we are going to be starting off. I have two artist signature cards. And then I have a insert subset of the symbiotes. I'm sorry, the Summer of Symbiotes from the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual. And I also have the insert subset from the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual of The Sins of Sinister. So first, let me show you what I have for artist signature cards. This first one comes from the 2021-2022 Marvel Annual. This is from the Creator's Corner, and this is from the Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads #1, June 28th of 2021, signed by Peter David. So there you go. I know it's not an on-card signature. It's a sticker signature, but nonetheless, it is still a highly sought-after signature from the Creator Corner, which I thought was pretty sweet. I've never pulled a signature like this before, so this is the first that I was able to pull from a rip that I had done. And as you can see right there, it says, "Congratulations, you have received a trading card featuring the autograph of Peter David. This autograph was signed in the presence of a representative of the Upper Deck Company or provided and certified as to its authenticity by Peter David. Enjoy your autograph card, the Richard P. McWilliam Family Upper Deck Company." So I thought that was pretty sweet. That's the first time I ever pulled a signature card. All right, and then our next card is a signature. It's a thicker one. It's a head-to-head comic clipping from the 2023 Upper Deck Marvel Allegiance Avengers vs. X-Men, and this was signed by Brian Michael Bendis. As you can see right there, there is his signature. And again, it's not on card. It is a sticker signature, but nonetheless, it is, like it states there, a head-to-head comic clipping. Why these are turned the way that they are, I don't know. They should be in the card with the image this way. If they were going to do it like this, then the images should be up and down this way, you know? But anyway, still pretty dope signature that I got. And there you go. There's your information there on the back. Pretty much the same stuff that I read off of the other card, but obviously this one is of, yeah, I just lost his name. Oh, yeah, Brian Michael Bendis. But anyway, there's all your information there on the back. And again, another sweet-ass card, signature card. So it's two signature cards that I got. And those are the only two signature cards that I got. So let's continue on to the insert subset of, it's not the whole set. These are just the ones that I have collected so far. Some of these cards you might recognize from when I had done the previous sets. I did include them with the character card, but these ones here, these ones are the Summer of Symbiote, and this one is Spider-Man. This first one here. And again, I love that gold foiling that they got there, the whole background images on all of these, whether they be Venom. They're all some type of Venomized or symbiote characters. So as you can tell, this is the black suit Spider-Man, which is, the first introduction to the symbiotes way back in the day. And there you go. There's your information there. Right, there you go. Next one. This one is of Venom 1602. And again, great artwork, great imagery. Condition of the card is in absolutely impeccable shape. And again, phenomenal gold foiling there on the logo and on the webbing and across the name there. But look at that artwork. That's pretty damn sweet. And he's got that checkerboard pattern of whatever is across his chest, his abdomen, his midsection, whatever. There you go. There is the information there on the back. All right, let's move on to the next. This next one is called Black Fang. Or not called Black Fang. This is a character, Black Fang. I do not recall or remember who this symbiote bonded to for this character. We'll see here on the back. There you go. The daughter of Brock, the cave woman Dillian, or Delan, I guess. Well, there you go. All right, let's move on to the next one. This next one is Venom Bloom. Aptly named. I mean, it's Venom with flower blooms all over them. So, I mean, can't get any closer to actuality within a name. So, there you go. And again, great artwork. The presentation of these cards are absolutely amazing. I mean, I am a fan of Venom, which is part of the reason why I am collecting these, other than it is a pretty dope-ass subset. Well, there you go. There's your information there on the back. All right, moving on to the next card. This next card is Necroko. Necroko? 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 Kind of like an anime style with the outfit. It looks kind of like Sailor Moon type shit, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you can probably see it now. But again, great artwork. Cool ass imagery. Love the presentation on these cards. And again, these cards are in great condition. All right, and there you go. There's your information there on the back. Ellie Ellison is the character. So I don't recall that name. Anyway, cool ass card. Moving on to the next. This one is Red Goblin. And again, another one aptly named properly. Again, great looking card. Character, artwork, sweet. I mean, not much is known on my part of who the Red Goblin is. I'm sure it has something to do. Okay, right there, Norman Osborn. Yeah, I'm just looking over the back here, see what it says. Normie, it goes by Normie. But okay, there you go. Moving on to the next. This next one is Meridius. This one is a mix of, I don't know. Anyway, I don't recognize that character's face, but still, sweet artwork, fantastic presentation. It's all good. So again, I have no idea who this character is, but let's see what it says here on the back. I guess that is the, okay. Eddie Brock's mind is the character. Okay. All right, that's interesting. That's something new. I've never seen or heard of that one before. But still, nonetheless, great artwork, great imagery. And we shall move on to the next card. This one is a fan favorite character thanks to the Marvel Rivals video console PC game. But this one is definitely not the normal. This one is Jeff the Land Shark, but with Venom's symbiote. So there you go. We got Jeff the Land Shark and Venom mixed together. So that's pretty sweet in itself as well. And again, great artwork, great imagery, phenomenal card. Condition, the gold foiling, the presentation, absolutely amazing. All right, and there's the back. All right, let's continue on to the next. I have, this one is Major League Venom. And say it's Venom playing baseball. He's got a baseball outfit on, got a bat in his hand. So, you know, Major League Venom. And again, another one that's properly named. There you go. There's your information there on the back as well. Let's move on to the next card. This next one is Carnage, but in a more recent style. I mean, no, it's not a symbioted version because Carnage has already got the symbiote. Or Carnage is the symbiote mixed with, oh my goodness, I just lost his name. I just drew a complete blank. And of course, it doesn't say it on the back here, but I guarantee you that once I get done recording this video, it's going to pop right in my head and who the guy is that's underneath the Carnage symbiote. And I was hoping it said it here on the back, but I can't remember his damn name. I can see his face. But yeah, anyway, let's continue on. This next one is a symbioted version of Scorpion. Obviously, he is already a villain. He is a member of the Sinister Six. He is obviously a deadly enemy foe to Spider-Man. But a venomized Scorpion just makes him that much more dangerous. But great artwork. All right, there's your information there on the back. There it is. Has it on the back of this one. Cletus Cassidy is the person that the Carnage symbiote had bonded to. Whew, okay. So I just had to wait for another card. I didn't have to wait for the end of the video, as I had said. But anyway, there you go. There's your information there. Matter of fact, I have two of these cards. So I'll just set that one there. And obviously put that one with it since it's the same. And all right, this is the last one of the Summer of Symbiote insert subsets that I have. This one is Virus. This one looks to be a combination of Venom and War Machine, maybe. Let's check it out on the back here once we get done looking at this sweet ass image. That's pretty dope. Gives me from here up, just the head, that gives me a little bit of that Spawn feel to it. but Venom was already, he already looked kind of like Spawn anyway, but still. All right, there's your information there on the back. Oh, okay, that was Agent Venom. Agent Venom's tech-savvy son and colleague, Virus, tracked Carnage's path across the multiverse. Everywhere it went, Carnage left multi-dimensional footprints. Soon Virus would catch up to it. Okay. So I'm guessing that this is a variant of Agent Venom's son. Okay. That's a new one. I did not know Agent Venom had a son, but all right. All right, that is it. That is the last one for the Summer of Symbiotes. All right, and moving on to the next insert subset, I have the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual. This is the Sins of Sinister. This first one here, of course, is the man himself, Mr. Sinister. My favorite all-time villain from the Marvel Universe. Great artwork, great imagery. I have this. No, I do believe I have one of these books from the series of the Sins of Sinister. I'm waiting for the whole story to come out on one graphic novel, so I can just read it all. From what I have read, it's a pretty dope ass storyline. There you go. There's your information there on the back. All right, moving on to the next card. I got 1, 2 of these ones, and these ones are of Rasputin 4 or Rasputin the 4th. So since I have 2 of them, we'll show both at the same front and back. I like this character. She is the only one of the multitude of Mr. Sinister's genetic mutations, experiments, children, whatever you want to call them, that ended up being a hero. All of his other ones, he had made them or taught them to be, villains, where Rasputin 4 is the only one that is a superhero or a hero, however you want to classify it. All right, moving on to the next. I have one of the luscious, beautiful, vivacious Emma Frost in a very come hither look in her eye, in the way that she's sit, in the way that she's dressed. It's like very provocative, very sexy, but that's how they've always drawn her from the early pages of her being a part of the Hellfire Club till now. Still scantily dressed, looking super luscious, using her female wiles to, get what she wants, other than the fact that she's a telepath as well. But still, nonetheless. All right, there's your information there on the back. All right, this next one, this one is a variant of Professor Charles Xavier. It just says Professor X there at the bottom, but he is got that jewel in his forehead, which means he is under the control of Mr. Sinister, whether he like it or not. Again, great artwork, great imagery. There's your information there on the back. All right, let's move on to the next card. All right, this next card, I have 2 of these ones, and these ones are of Storm. So there we go. We'll show the front and back. And again, I love this image of her. She's still the Weather Witch, the African goddess that can control the weather. Great artwork, great imagery, sweet ass looking card. All right, there we go. This next one, I got one of Mystique. Kind of a variation of different outfits that she has worn in the past. Obviously, always, not always, but predominantly, she's always worn that white, like dress bodysuit type deal, like you normally always see her. But again, great artwork, great imagery, fantastic card condition as well. Fantastic. All right, moving on to the next card. I have, this one is Destiny, who from my take on what I've learned of Destiny in the more recent pages, she is the lover of Mystique. I know that they had touched on it in older issues about Destiny, but it has come more to the forefront now that, she's a lesbian. So her and Mystique being bisexual, but Destiny is a lesbian. From my understanding of my take of what I've read, her and Mystique are a couple. But there you go. There's your information there on the back. All right, let's move on to the next card. I have 1, 2 of Mother Righteous. This normally goes this way. Sorry about that. But there you go. There's the image of Mother Righteous with information there on the back. And again, great artwork, great imagery, of course. Good looking card, great condition. All right, let's move on to the next. I got 1, 2 of these ones as well. And this is John Ironfire. That badass hellhound right there. That's pretty dope. That's a badass looking dog. I want that Doge. I want that Doge. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I'm sure y'all have seen that one. There you go. Let's move on to the next. This next one is of X-Man, also known as Nathan Dayspring, Nathan Summers, also known as Cable, depending on what timeline, what dimension, what story. He's been all 3. But there you go. Oh, he's also was Nathan Ascani as well. So another different variation of Cable. Great artwork, of course. There's your information there on the back. All right, let's move on to the next. This next one I got 1, 2 of, and this is Dr. Stasis, which is a clone of Mr. Sinister that just does not realize he is a clone of Sinister. He just happens to look like him. All right, there you go. Let's move on to the next. And then now this next card, I have 1 of that is supposedly is the original variant or version of Mr. Sinister, which I don't know if Orbis Stellaris is in actuality Nathaniel Essex, because the original crap, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. The original person before they became Mr. Sinister with all the mutations that he'd done, all the experiments on himself. That was Nathaniel Essex. And then Nathaniel's body decayed, and then somewhere along the storyline, I'd heard that this dude was the second closest to the original, and then as time progressed, Sinister, for a lack of a better term, downloaded his consciousness into the next clone of himself until he got to the point to where he is the person he is now. But anyway, there's your information there on the back. All right, moving on to the next. This next card is Shock Jock. As you can see, there is quite a few different mutants that make up this character. It looks like we have Mystique. It looks like we have Shatterstar, and possibly even the Living Lightning, a part of this character as well. I'm not 100% on it. This is the first time I've ever seen this character. There you go. There's your information there on the back. All right, moving on to the next card. I have 3 cards left. This next one is Khora. Khora, as you see there in the bottom. I do believe that is the proper pronunciation, is Khora. And again, I don't know who this character is. Kind of looks like a little bit of Storm in there. Maybe some Sunfire. I don't know what else is that. A Cosmic Ghost Rider maybe, because it looks like you can see the skeleton underneath the glowing skin there. Maybe I'll tell us back here what it is. No, does not say anything about it other than the fact that Khora executed destiny. Okay, interesting. But all right, we'll move on to the next card. This next card is of Exodus, which is one of my other, I would say, 3rd, 4th favorite villain from the Marvel X-Men universe. Similar powers to Jean Grey, just a male version of it. You know, has the same telekinetic and telekinesis abilities. There's your information there in the back. All right, and that will bring us to our last card in this insert subset, which also means that this will be the last card for this video. We have Legion. And as you can see, they got Mr. Sinister's version of Professor X there in the background. And if you don't know the story behind the connection between Legion and Professor Xavier, or Professor X, that is that Charles Xavier is Legion's biological father. Great artwork, great imagery. A little bit different than we've seen Legion in the past. But there you go. There's your information there on the back. Well, that's it, everybody. That concludes this video. So as I wrap up another one, I just want to say thanks again for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed the showcase as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. Y'all's support means absolutely everything to me, and it makes a world of difference not only to me, but to this channel as well. I greatly appreciate it and each and every one of y'all for doing so. But before y'all go, please take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and be kind to everyone everywhere you go, because what you put out there returns to you 1,000-fold. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your day continues to be absolutely marvelous, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, y'all. Peace.